I'm thinking about trying to date a gilf, a grandma I'd like to fuck. They have these dating apps where you can date gilfs. They have dating apps, and I'm thinking about joining one of these dating apps. And the thing is a lot of them you got to be like over 65 in order to join. But they don't check. You can just lie. You can just lie and say you're over. Figure out the date. Say you're over. Say you just turned 65. You're new. And I'll just look like a really healthy 65-year-old. And I'll get on the date. And the lady will be like, she'll be like, oh, you look so good for your age. And I'll go, hey, listen, I want to start off honest, trustworthy, full disclosure, 41, just looking for gilfs. I'm on the dating apps myself. I don't pay for any of them. I just use the max amount of likes for the day. And I kind of like pretty indiscriminatory. I don't really think much about it. And then when I get a match, I go to check to see if I actually like the person that I match with. And if it was a mistake, I just unmatch immediately. But if I do, if I'm like, okay, this person's kind of hot. If I think that, what I'll do is, because they have photos there, the person uploaded photos of themselves, the lady, and so what I'll do is I'll look at the photos and I'll jerk off to the pictures, and then if I'm not into her afterwards, after I come, if I'm not into her anymore, I'll be like, well, I'm not gonna waste her time. I'm not gonna waste her time. I'm gonna unmatch. I haven't been on any dates so far. Guys, a lot of ladies are saying that they would rather meet a bear in the woods than a man. And I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy because I would rather not meet a bear or a lady in the woods personally, because I'm on shrooms when I'm in the woods. So if I meet a bear or a lady, either one is getting the bear spray. Either one is getting the bear spray. Bear or lady. You gotta, looking back in retrospect, who's like a really good guy when you think about it, was Wee Herman. This guy, Wee Herman, dude, you don't think about this, man, but he got in trouble once for jerking off in the back of a movie theater by himself. And now, from what we know about Hollywood now, like, doesn't that seem kind of nice? Like, that seems kind of like he was by himself. He's not, tried to not bother anybody. He tried to not bother anybody in the back of that movie theater by himself. And given what we know now about the Diddy freak-offs and stuff, seems kind of like, I guess in my mind, Hollywood seems like a high-pressure place where people end up doing weird shit. And if the voices in your head are going, go to the Diddy freak-off, but you go, nah, I'll just go to this what I think is a very empty movie theater and go into the very back and rub one out away from everyone else. I'll do that instead. In my mind, that's better. And a lot of these TikTok people, man, they're going to make a bunch of money, but then a lot of them, we're entering the age now of what Andy Warhol said would happen, which is that everyone gets 15 minutes of fame. And we're entering that age. And so you're going to see these people, they're going to get their 15 minutes, and then they're going to get just like literally thrown out. Not thrown out, but the algorithm is going to not pick them up anymore. And they're going to go insane, dude. They're literally going to go insane because they're going to lose everything that they had, but they're still going to be recognizable, and they're going to end up working at some restaurant or something, just like trying to stay relevant, but they can't. They're going to keep on trying to make TikToks to get back up there, but they just can't. You're going to see weird shit happen like that, dude. People are going to go mad. And then they're going to turn to Jesus. That's what they always do. I'm glad I grew up in a right-wing religious household, man, because I don't believe in that Jesus shit anymore. Dude, you know who wears masks now is homeless people and middle-aged white women. That's who wears masks now, COVID masks. Homeless people and middle-aged white women. Homeless people because they need to commit crimes. They need to steal stuff, so they can't. They use the COVID mask as an excuse because they're like, hey, I got to steal stuff. Might as well wear a COVID mask at all times so the police can't catch me. And middle-aged white women do it because they're just insane.